Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Secondly, we want to give double honors to the elders apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. Also, I'd like to give another shout out to the head of the Man of Israel camp, Chazat, whom I teach under, down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And I also like to give another shout out to you, Sister Akim, you brothers out there that's pushing this truth in all sincerity and righteousness in these last days. And I also like to give another shout out to Israelite foreigners that's looking like the other heathen nations causing confusion, coming back to our heritage in these last days. All right, and another quick shout out to you, Outwath, you sisters out there that stand in order and doing what y'all need to do in these latter days. See, I like to say shalom. All right, now come back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua with another exhortation video. And I basically wanted to do a video on this picture that I saw. It's a very, nice looking photo. But of course, like the brother had pointed out, of course and I saw it as well, of course they give Jake a fucking, a lineup, of course. But the point of the matter is, man, wherever we do, wherever we may go, and man, we got to pray to Yahweh Shai, right? Because the angels, the Lord got his angels, watching over us, man, daily, man. Especially if you're a part of the elect. We got our own angels, personal angels, watching over us, and many other angels that's watching over us because we are part of the Lord's elect. So they all around us, wherever we may go, right? What I was about to say. Sometimes, we might speak to our angel, our personal angel, and don't even know it. And like the scripture says, some may entertain angels unaware, roughly paraphrasing, man. So it could be a day an angel might come to the camp, talk to you don't even know, or you just walk past them and don't even know. You see, we probably all done walked through angels before and they didn't even know it, man. So the angels are all around us, man. We just can't see them. They looking at us and they're around us. We just don't know where they at or where they may be, So I want to do, like I said, a quick exhortation video on this picture, right? Because the angels follow us wherever we go, man. All right. And I'm going to get some scriptures on how the Lord got the angels around us. So I wanted to get this account with Peter, when Peter got locked up for teaching the names of Yahweh Shai, and he was locked up, right? Showing you that the names are very important, man. All right, we're going to be persecuted for the names of Yahweh Shai. How Peter and them was crucified and was what's the word, man? Persecuted for the names Yahweh Shai, man. There's nothing new under the sun, man. All right, so we're gonna have to be persecuted for the names, the true names of Yahweh Shai, man. And yes, we got the names, man. It's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. So this is the book of Acts, chapter 12, and I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, Peter, therefore, was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing. So, man, when Peter was locked up, he was constantly praying, man. It says it was made without ceasing, meaning he wasn't stopping. He didn't stop praying, man, when he was locked up, And I'm pretty sure he was asking Yahweh Shai to deliver him, man. It says, Peter, therefore, was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, for him. Verse 6 says, and when Herod would have it says, and when Herod would have brought him forth the same night, Peter was sleeping between two soldiers, bound with two chains, and the keepers before the door kept the prison. So Peter was under max security, man. They had Peter under max security, man. They was heavily watching him, man. But it says, bound with two chains, and the keepers before the door kept the prison. Verse 7 says, and behold, the angel, listen carefully now. It says, because the whole point of the matter is the angels are around us, man, right? It says, verse 7, and behold, the angel of the Lord came upon Peter, and a light shined into the prison, and he smote Peter on the side. So he hit Peter, on his side, and raised him up, saying, arise up quickly. And his chains fell off from his hands. So how did the chains fall off of Peter when he was under mass security? The angel. You see, it said, and behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him and did what? And his chains fell off from his hands. So the angel delivered the chains from his hands, man. You see that? All because Peter did what? Prayer was made without ceasing. That's why ultimately he was delivered. So it says, verse 8, and the angel said unto him, gird thyself and bind on that sandal. So he like, man, put on your clothes and put on your shoes, man. Let's go. He basically rushing Peter so he can get the hell up out of this jail. It says, and the angel said unto him, gird thyself and bind on thy sandals. And so he did. And he said unto him, cast thy garments about thee and follow me. So he like, man, put on your garment. Let's go. Hurry up. Let's go. Let's get out of here. It says, and he went out and followed him. And he went out and followed him, and was not that it was true, which was done by the angel, and thought he saw a vision. So Peter, he thought this was a vision he was seeing, man. No, this wasn't no vision. This was actually happening, Peter. Actually happening. You see, so Peter thought this was a vision. No, this wasn't no vision. This was real life. You see? So he followed the angel, they went out, and Peter was delivered. And it says, verse 10, when they were past the first and the second ward, they came into the iron gate that leadeth unto the city, which opened to them of his own accord. And they went out and passed on through one street, and forthwith the angel departed from him. So once they left the jail, guess what? The angel just dipped. The angel just dipped. And verse 11 says, and when Peter, just like how, for example, I should have got it, but I'm not going to get it. Just like how the angel with Daniel, the Lord had an angel, grab Habakkuk. I believe it was Habakkuk. Yeah, it was Habakkuk. Yep, Habakkuk. He grabbed Habakkuk. The angel grabbed Habakkuk by the head and had him feed Daniel in the lion's den. And it's like it, man. Damn, alarm clock went off. But fuck. Oh yeah, the angel, grabbed Habakkuk by the head, because Habakkuk didn't know where Daniel was in Babylon, and nor did he know where Babylon was. And the angel grabbed him by the head and sent him to Daniel to get him the food, and then brought Habakkuk back to where he originally was. And the angel just departed from him, man. You see? It says, and when Peter, verse 11, it says, and when Peter was come to himself, he said, now I know of a surety that the Lord Yahweh has sent his angel and had delivered me out of the hand of Herod and from all the expectations of the people of the Jews. You see, so the Lord sent his angels to deliver Peter out of his jail, because the angels are watching us, man. The angels are going to make sure that the elect is delivered, man. Now, don't get it wrong. Some of the elect will have to be martyred. Some of the elect won't be delivered from a death situation. But for the most part, the Lord is going to have his angels deliver the elect, man. Right? So let's get another account with Daniel when he was delivered as well. Well, not Daniel, but it's in the book of Daniel. That's why I said Daniel. But with Meshach, Abednego, and Shemrack, let's get that, how they was delivered, man. Let's start at Daniel's the third chapter. We're going to start at, oh, man. We'll start at verse 16. It says, Shemrack, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our power, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning furnace. Let me read that again, verse 17. If it be so, our power, whom we serve, talking about Yahweh, of course, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thy hand, O king. So he like, nigga, our power will deliver us, nigga. It says verse 18. But if not, Be it known to thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. So the whole point was they wasn't about to serve those idols that Nebuchadnezzar, set up. So he like, niggas, our power would deliver us, because if you didn't bow down to their God, hey, you was gonna be casting a fiery furnace, man. Right? It says in verse 19, Daniel 3:19. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury. So he was pissed off, man. It said because they didn't want to bow down. It says in the form of his visions was changed against Shemdrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Shemdrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake and commanded them. Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 17 times more than it was wont to be heated. So he was so mad to at the point he cut the furnace even hotter, man. Because he was pissed off, man. But guess what? We're gonna keep reading. See what's happening. Let's see what's gonna happen. Daniel 3:20. It says he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shemdrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fire furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, their hosen, and their hats, and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. So they had on all their gear on, right? Verse 22. It says, therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent, and the furnace exceeding hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took Shemdrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Damn, come on, man. It said, it's like hair on my damn head. It's like, yeah, I had damn hair on my head. My damn real hair, man. But anyway, Daniel 3 and verse 23. Wait a minute. No, verse 22. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent, and the furnace exceeding hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shemdrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So the man that delivered them, tried to put them in the furnace, them niggas got killed because how hot the shit was, man. It said the fire slew those men that took up Shemdrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So that shows you how hot that shit was, man. Verse 23 says, and these three men, Shemdrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down, bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, and rose up in haste, and spake and said unto his counselor, did not we cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, true, O king. So he like, didn't we just put these niggas in the fire? And the people like, yeah, we just put them in the fire, because nothing happened to him, right? Verse 25 says, he answered and said, lo, I see 4 men loose. Now remember, it was 3 of them in there. It was 3 of them in there. And it says, what? Verse 25. He answered and said, lo, I see 4 men. So who is this 4th man? Let's keep reading. I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire. So they walking in the fire, man. Come on, and this fire is hot. It says, and they have no hurt. And the form of the 4th is like the Son of God. Oh, who is the Son of God? Dun, 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 dun. And that proves Yahushua in the Old Testament right there. Come on, man. Can't get around it. That 4th man is talking about Yahushua, the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father, man. So he was in that fire with them, man. And he delivered them. It says, then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mount of the burning fiery furnace, and spake and said, Shemdrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High God, come forth and come hither. And Shemdrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth out of the midst of the fire, and the prince, governors, and captains, and the king's counselors, being gathered together, saw these men, upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was an hair of their heads singed, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of fire had passed on them. You see there? So they didn't have no smell of smoke on their clothes, no burning in their clothes. Their skin wasn't burned, their hair wasn't burned. It was normal, like how they, enter in. They came out the same way, man, normal. And verse 28 says, then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, blessed be the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, of Shemdrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who has sent his angel, talking about Yahweh Shai, he's that main angel, and delivered his servants that trusted in him, and have changed the king's word and yielded their bodies, that they might not serve nor worship any god except their own God. So it was at the point he was like, man, that their power is true. So he let them worship their power, man. You see that? And Yahweh Shai delivered them, man. He had angels around them, man, to deliver them, man. You see? So let's get these two precepts and we'll close it out, man. Psalms 34:7, it says, the angel of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, encamped around about them that feared him and delivered them. You see that? It says the angel of the Lord encamped around about them that fear him. So you fearing the Heavenly Father, guess what? He's going to send his angels, right, to deliver them. Who's the them? The elect, man. See, it starts with the fear of the Lord, man. If you don't got the fear, hey, the Lord ain't going to deliver you, man, because you don't fear him, man. You see? Psalms 91:11, for he should give his angels, talking about Yahweh Shai, he should give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all his ways. You see that? So the Lord got his angels protecting us, man. You know, we can't physically see them. Now, don't get it wrong. We may see them in the damn ride. Hey, I don't know. But, you know, just know they're around us, man. We can't see them. They probably around me right now while I'm doing this video. Who knows, man? You know, they watching my every move. So, hey, they're taking out notes and reporting it back to Yahweh Shai. So, with that, I'm going to end it. Yahweh Ratazah, this video will be edifying. I'm going to close out with giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Shalom until next time. Shalom.